From Feku to Pappu to vote for AK, that's the hashtag trend that's trending among the top trends on Twitter today. And if you don't know what that means, it basically means vote for Arvind Kejriwal to be made the Times most influential person of the year. That's what social media is talking about today. That's what we discuss later on the show. But first, let's listen into what you, the viewer, have sent us. Remember, you can contact us. You can tweet us live on our topic, Time Not Ripe for Kejriwal. You can tweet us. There's a Twitter handle on your screen at TSN on NDTV. But first, let's listen to what you, the viewer, have sent us.
I think yes, he deserves this position, and he's going to be most voted by the middle class only, because that is the particular class which is getting most affected by whatever is happening. Secondly, the upper class is way too rich, and probably it is not getting the most of the benefits he's working for. He's actually speaking for the middle class. So yeah, I clearly would agree with the notion that he is a very influential person.
He's very much influenced. He has influenced the middle class as well, and I believe all the classes of the section, all sections of the society. There might be some percent of political interest and this is the reason he's fighting for the middle class and taking part in the politics. But anyways, his motives are very genuine, and I believe that the middle class will definitely support him.
All right, well, one of the top tweets that has been tweeted more than a few hundred times is a tweet that says Arvindji is the only Indian to be nominated for the Time magazine Top 100 for 2013, and it gives a link attached to it where people can go out and vote, and that's gone viral on Twitter today. And perhaps the one person behind ensuring that that vote for AK is one of the top Twitter trends is joining us in the studio today. We've got Dilip Pandey, who joins us from the Aam Aadmi Party. We've also got with us Sumit Shah, who's an engineer and one of the potential voters of the Delhi elections when they happen. And of course, also Dr. Sambit Patra, he's from the BJP, and he's going to be talking to us about why voting online doesn't necessarily mean voting offline. But I want to start with you, Dilip. How did you make this hashtag trend above every other hashtag today on a day when we've got Narendra Modi and Mamata and Bengal and Gujarat and all kinds of political trends? How did you ensure that this hashtag was above all of these?
Well, there is a little bit of technology involved behind whatever Twitter does on social media. There are a lot of volunteers actually who are basically giving their hard work when it comes to trending any topic, because it's not one-man job to trend anything. And there are a lot of dedicated, non-paid, genuine, hard-working volunteers who have been tweeting around and urging people to vote for Aam Aadmi Party. So
how many would you say, Dilip, would there be?
So there'll be 40, 50. I don't know the accounts, but okay, there are few whom I know face to face.
Yeah.
But there are many other unrecognized faces who are doing wonders over social media.
Yeah. Okay.
So the technology behind it says is that it's not the hashtag being retweeted number of times that get trended.
Yeah.
The technology behind Twitter algorithm is basically the on a particular unit of time, the number of tweets with the hashtag goes, you are tweeting is basically helping something to get trended.
Yeah, of course. So that, of course, is the case. But Dilip, this vote for AK, I mean, this is something that you've started. But do you feel, for example, somebody, I just want to bring that out to you. Do you feel, for example, that it's far easier to perhaps pick up a link, go to it and click on like, than actually go to the ballot box and press the correct button? Do you think that's a fair comparison? Do you think one can translate into the other?
See, it's very difficult, but let me begin by saying that, well, he's a fellow Indian, and I would be the happiest person if he makes into the 100 most influential person of the world. No politics at all over here, because after all, he's one of our brothers. But having said that, I would say that, look, Gandhi never got the Nobel Prize for Peace, but I believe he was one of the most important people who walked this earth and who was responsible for maintaining the peace in this world. So, when finding place in a magazine, finding place in a glamorous world is totally different compared to the complexities of the Indian polity. Well, yes, you have rightly pointed out that going to the links is, I believe, only the job of a few percentage, a very tip of the iceberg of this country would probably go into the Twitters and vote for the most influential people of the world. But Those who walk down the narrow lanes in the villages and go to the EVM machines are the ones who send you to the parliament, and there lies the complexities of Indian politics.
And do you think Mr. Kejriwal, with the current politics that he's practicing, and of course this civil disobedience movement in a sense, do you think that's going to translate into votes on the ground? Samit, what's your sense of it?
It's two things. Today we are discussing on the issue Kejriwal being projected as one of the most important personalities of India.
Yeah.
I believe that is a positive side.
But who's projecting that?
Maybe anyone, maybe the Times magazine. But the issue is that's the positive aspect as well as the negative aspect. Positive aspects are very obvious, that he will be a known face, he would be known to everyone. But look at the negative aspect. In politics, in India particularly, it is not the face which counts. It is the organization which counts. You know, if you are there all alone, it doesn't matter in politics. Okay. You have to have an organization.
All right. Sumit, you're going to be voting in the Delhi elections. What do you make of, you're also somebody who's very active on Twitter. What's your sense of these two juxtapositions?
Let me start with the fact how Twitter trend happens.
Yeah.
You can make n number of accounts and you yourself can handle all of those and can make anything trend.
Yeah.
Before this, SRK drinks fruity was trending.
Yeah.
What, you think whole India was drinking fruity that day? No.
Okay.
It's a very easy thing to do.
Yeah.
Means there before that Papu CII or
but I mean the larger question, Sumit, that we're asking now is, he's already explained that a lot of people have come together.
Not
to
a
make
lot
this
of
trend.
people.
Yeah,
it's handful of people. That is what I'm trying to say. It's not that whole Delhi is tweeting for Arvind Kejriwal ji and that is how he will get vote.
Yeah.
You can make fake accounts and do it.
Yeah.
It's very different than election. Election doesn't happen there.